All right, Infinite Tarot 888. This is going to be for Gemini. Now, Gemini, this card fell. It flew. I mean, and they told me to stop right there. I was shuffling. And for a lot of you guys, it's almost like you're done. You're done with the past. A lot of you guys could have been analyzing it. Where did I go wrong? What did I do? What could I have done better? And for a lot of you guys, it wasn't even your fault. A lot of you guys were trying to, whether it was a lover, a spouse, family. But I could tell you one thing. Because right away they dropped this download. It's the past. And you're really tapping into your soul mission, like life purpose. And for a lot of you guys, you were holding back, maybe trying to put the puzzles together because you couldn't understand the past. Why were, in Spanish they say, ¿por qué se comportaron de esa manera? Why did they have to act that way? But for some of you guys, starting today, whenever you see this video, look at this. You feel free. Release with a passion. It says, release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibilities. For some of you guys, you could have been, this is what I'm picking up for some of you guys. These were karmic chains. These could have been parental figures trying to hold you back. Anybody in your life that was telling you, no, you can't make that. You can't do that. You can't, achieve that. For some of you guys, yeah, it could have been even a family unit. No, you have to work here. If you're Latin, you already know how that goes. And you're breaking out of your shell. For some of you guys, it could go to the extent of you being in a marriage. You got married and everything was good. I'm picking up there was nothing wrong. The thing is that you changed, the other person changed, and you were trying to move forward, or maybe there was no compromise. For some of you guys, you might have ran into a past lover, or, they call it past life, but I just call it that you were meant to find somebody. You didn't mean to cheat. You didn't mean to, you didn't do it out of vindication, to be, to get one over on your person. It just happened. And with you right here, look, dancing to the rhythm, I feel, Gemini, that whether you are with a person or not, whether maybe you were trying to leave one person to go to the other and you ended up not getting any of them, and you're like, it's okay. And you're finally realizing, it's almost like you connected with the divine, and that's the best connection you could have regardless. Because a lot of people will break up or separate or go divorce and they go crazy. They don't do the healing. And I'm picking up on a Gemini. You did the inner healing, and it's almost like, finally, did I pass the test, God? And you're out here with a passion, and you could just feel your energy. It could be felt, is what I'm hearing. So let's pick one of these, because I was led to bring this. Let's see. What is your energy, Gemini? I keep wanting to say Virgo, so you could have Virgo in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Virgo. Gemini, sun, moon, rising, anywhere in your chart. Look, first card that came out, it says change, and the second card with the word dance. So there's a rhythm. There's something that, like your child, your inner child, your childlike energy is what I'm hearing. It's gonna attract amazing people, I'm hearing. For some of you guys, there's people that are gonna be having a bad day, and the way they interact with you, it's like you just changed their whole entire day. Like, I see. There's something that you see the world a lot different, and it's just contagious. It says, a change is my dance partner. Mm-hmm. And we tango like pros. So change, Gemini, if you were dealing with people that were trying to oppress you, trying to manipulate you, keep you from making a decision, oh, it's not gonna be, good for you to go out there. Who's gonna want? You might even have kids. Who's gonna want somebody with kids? And they're just, for some of you guys, it went as far as like they're not good enough for you. Like if they were gonna be with them, you're the one picking a partner. And it's almost like you pick spirit, you pick your divine purpose, and you just flow. I see you just look at that passion, that dress. Caliente, I heard. I deserve love, respect, and fucking amazing relationships. Yeah. For some of you guys, you could have lost a lot of people. And breaking away with these chains, this is like you really having to say bye almost to everyone. And I'm feeling you right here. It could have been holding you like, come on. Like, who wants to lose a whole family? Like your inner circle. For some of you guys, even your kids might have turned against you. But that's okay. You gave them to God. And that's the most important thing you can do. I teach my kids. I said, hey, well, when I used to live with them, I would be telling them, hey, I'd give them a kiss. I said, hey, in case one day you might not see me or I might not see you, and I'll be waiting for you on the other side. So a lot of you guys, even with family, kids, whether you're little or young, young or big, it's like you're embracing your purpose, your life. You came here to. I'm hearing this, Gemini. For some of you guys, you could have been the generational curse breaker. What does that mean in this situation? What I'm picking up is like you could have your mama even pissed off. For some of you fellas, you could be your father pissed off. And why am I saying this? And even some of your siblings that are married, because you chose to pick yourself. Like, I want to be happy. And they could have done everything. Like who does that? I just picked up. Who does that? Like they could have sided with your ex, even in a crazy way. Like who does that? I guess your family, Gemini, because for some of you guys, even if they took everything from you, you know that God will provide. And if you're in this situation and this is resonating with you, and you know you have this deep feeling, go to God regardless. Don't just because Infinite told me no, go to God. And for a lot of you guys, this is a change you're making. And I feel like you're you got both feet out the door. It's not like halfway, like the star has one in the water, one on land. It's like, no, you running. It says sorrow heals in heartaches and heartaches. Shadow growth awaits. Let pain refined, not define you. As you brighten, days are promised. So for a lot of you guys, yeah, like you're letting, and you choosing wisely. You're like, wow, I don't care if it's a maze. It's like you're gonna take a risk. If there's no risk, like you're not willing. For some of you, I'm telling you, your siblings, if your mama could be pissed. You're like, because she stood in a marriage. Like she probably, had to put up with your parent. If it's a father figure too, it's like, cabron, how the fuck? And there's jealousy. Look, you wanted a fresh start no matter what. And look, you listen to the divine. I'm picking up on somebody that just didn't leave somebody for no reason. You tried and maybe they're, a lot of people, they'll want to put the work, on their marriage, but sometimes it's not there. And what I've learned on my journey, sometimes people are in your life for a season or for a period of time, and you've already, and somebody comes across, and what do you do when it's love? Like I'm picking up on some Geminis, like even if your partner did you dirty and they took off with somebody else, you weren't vindictive is what I'm picking up. Like you were like, fuck, you didn't have to be a bitch or an asshole. Like I would have gave you, like somebody could have just left you in the Five of Pentacles, I heard. and it was unnecessary. And then if your family was, it's like they were trying to financially abuse you is what I'm picking up. But and they said that's a bullseye. It's like it's gonna be exposed, but a lot of you guys, you have fresh ideas. It says stay open-minded. It says inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey. It's like you're gonna have this creative sparks for a lot of you guys. It's just gonna get better for a lot of you guys. This is gonna be something that you've always asked for. Now, don't get mad. For some of you guys, you're like, it's only gonna last for 30 days. I don't know what I was picking up earlier, but I'm picking up more likely on the person that did you dirty. They could be living their best life. Because remember, this card said, release the chains of the past. And you could have been a little bit upset, like, man, they're out there living their life and you're in the Five of Pentacles and nobody wants to help you. But God. And even then, God ain't going to give you everything. But you still trust. If you're not, I'm picking up on somebody that trusts this, because this is somebody running out. No matter how it looks out there, you know that God is with you. And you're courageous, like Gemini, you're courageous, adventurous. They say you could be two-faced. Well, fuck them. They get both faces. Right? Look, seek truth, embrace clarity. As revelations unfold, keep an open mind for answers. Like, you're going to get the answers, like, why did this happen? And I'm picking up Gemini for a lot of you guys. Regardless, you probably already went through this overthinking and this and that, and you could have been getting signs like God telling you, leave that shit behind, and you try it 2 or 3 times, but whatever, and you could say it could be witchcraft, but it could just be a test. But you're still thinking, and I'm picking up for a lot of you guys, it's because you cared. You weren't just going to walk away and fuck them. No, you actually cared. It could be your family. I could agree with you on that. But it came to a point where you act with clarity, focus your intentions, and you do. And as soon as you focus on your intentions, God, I trust you. Let me out of this place. Let me out of my mind. Let me out of this negative thoughts. And it's like projections they're sending to you, and you're just sending back love, and you just want freedom. Some of you guys, I'm picking up, some of you guys, you could have, if you had plans to be with another person, like I got this download, like what was it, Back to America, where she was mad about him being the king, and he's like, if you don't want me to be king, I'll renounce it. So you could have gave up everything for a particular person, man or woman. And you did. You might have been, starting from zero. Because I'm telling you, for some of you guys, your family could have conned you, and they stayed on, basically they supported your ex, and they let your ex take everything. They dogged you. They manipulated. It was fraud. But you still trusted in God. And if that other person, because for some of you guys, you have another person waiting for you. Maybe they did the same thing. But for a lot of you guys, even if you're alone, you feel God's presence. You following your spiritual journey. And with a passion, with or without you, this is what I'm picking up. And you're charging ahead. Look, charging ahead. Embrace courage and determination, forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles. Fuck, if God is with you, who could be against you is what I'm hearing. So for a lot of you guys, that's what I'm hearing. Is there anything else that we need to know? That's almost everything. Let's see. Let me get one of these. What is Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. Look, as soon as you take action, because for a lot of you guys, there could be protests. I'm telling you, this could be a family not wanting you to take off. No, you can't marry that person. Or no, you can't go to school. No, you got to work at the pinche taco stand, and you're like, man, I want to learn. I want to explore. For some of you guys, you could be in a different country. You want to explore. You want to go to America. You want to go just Canada or whatever. And you have a whole family telling you, no. But I'm hearing you have a whole ancestors, and they're telling you take action, and they're actually rooting for you. Some of you guys have the gift of seeing them, but they want you to be silent. And for a lot of you guys, you're moving in silence. Mm-hmm. And you're manifesting, look, a new soul tribe when I saw that. Mm-hmm. And no matter where you go, Gemini, you have this gift. You have a talent God gave you. Because it says right here, yes, it says you have all the tools you need to increase your income. Good fortune is coming soon. I don't know. But for a lot of you guys, you can even teach dance. Pinche rhythm of the night. Banda makes her ass clap or her cheeks clap or something like that. I don't know. Transporter. For some of you guys, you could be a badass smuggler. Chingos de pinche. You know what? But spiritually, they said, shut up. Yeah, you could be partnering up with, when it comes to transporter, like you just have the ability to be able to guide people. When it comes to your spirituality, it's almost like you teamed up with new soul tribes. This could be spiritual business that you're creating, but the way you transport people, you have them. Like if you had to do this on your own, you saw where you went out and you trusted faith, you trusted God, and it's like you have this gift, this ability to bring people together and to guide them in a different direction. It's almost like you're on this bus, bitch. This is your stop. I'm putting you on that block, and not like a whole pimp shit. Okay, for some of you guys, maybe no. It's like you. Mm-hmm. It's just the way you move. Transporting, such as a travel, like you could be a badass travel agency. I heard like a tour guide, and look, they're gonna gossip, and this is gonna be great. The more they gossip, the more you're gonna get business. Is what I'm hearing. Look, you're gonna have an office going crazy. For some of you guys, you have the ability to like leadership, to manage, to bring a team together. But look, they want you to take action, but you're going to take action silent. So that's what I have for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. See, I keep saying Virgos. You be dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart. Look, Rebel, easy does it. For some of you guys, yes, maybe you're meeting a Virgo, Gemini. Could be angelic help. For some of you guys, on your journey, don't be surprised. They look like ordinary people. Yes, but they're angels. You'll see them and they disappear. So that's what I got for you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart.